Yo, what's up, people? We back. Another day on Keep It G News. And they be talking about Boosie again, man. Because it's a lot of misconceptions and rumors and it's a lot of things swirling about Boosie. You know, over here on this channel, we just stick to the facts. I don't really go too far into them other lanes or rumors. I don't really do that. You understand? Now, people are saying that Boosie got a bail, then the feds supposed to revoke the bail, or I don't know how to go. I never caught a federal case. You see what I'm saying? I don't even know if that story is true. From all we know, Boosie got a bail and he waiting to get bailed out. Then there's other stories saying that Boosie can't do interviews. I don't know where that came from either. I can't confirm that. And anything I looked up and read, it doesn't say anything about his conditions. Though he do have conditions once he is released. I'm sure interviews might be one of them. To be honest, I told you I think this whole Boosie case is actually about freedom of speech more than anything. So I'm sure they're going to try to silence him. They might even actually take him off social media completely, similar to what they did to NBA YoungBoy. Now, what I'm here to talk about, and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, man. Y'all is hard on me. Shit. I mean, go and take a minute, a moment of silence, man, to like the video, man. All right, now let's get back to business. Now, what I'm here to talk about was Boosie in this traffic stop. So, in court yesterday, more information came out about this traffic stop and some of the things that went on inside the traffic stop. You understand? And what the police is alleging is that Boosie allegedly threatened his security to take the charge. Louisiana-based rapper Boosie Badass, who was arrested in San Diego last month for allegedly being a felon in possession of a gun, is expected to be released from federal custody following a judge's order Tuesday granting him bail. The 40-year-old rapper, whose real name is Torrance Ivy Hatch Jr., was initially charged by state prosecutors following his May 6 arrest during a traffic stop in the Calios View neighborhood. Hatch was in San Diego to film a music video and perform later that night at Gaslamp Quarter nightclub. According to one of his attorneys, Megan Blanco, Hatch was prepared to plead guilty in the state case and was expected to be sentenced to probation. However, the state's case was dismissed, and following a court appearance last week, Hatch was arrested on newly filed federal charges. He has remained in custody since then, as federal prosecutors stated they needed additional time to prepare for a hearing regarding Hatch's detention status. On Tuesday, U.S. Magistrate Judge Allison Goddard granted Hatch bail, and if released, he will have to follow several conditions, including no traveling outside of the United States. Hatch is expected to appear in federal court next week for another hearing in the case. Assistant U.S. Attorney Sandor Callahan argued in court that Hatch presented a danger to the community and was a flight risk, while Blanco argued a client was compliant with all state court conditions and made all court appearances while out of custody. Callahan said that on May 6, Hatch was seen in an Instagram live video with a gun tucked into his waistband. Police used a helicopter to spot the SUV Hatch was riding in and stopped it. The prosecutor said officers found 2 guns in the SUV, one in a security guard bag and one on the seat between Hatch and the guard. One of those guns matched the one seen in the Instagram video, he alleged. He also claimed the officer overheard Hatch threatening the security guard for not taking blame for the guns. Callahan alleged Hatch told the guard, "You're going to be in a body bag." The prosecutor described the incident as a well-thought-out plan to arm himself and hide the truth from law enforcement. In audio recordings played in court, Hatch is heard repeatedly telling the officers that the guns belonged to the security guard and that he had only had the gun in his waistband for the music video he was shooting. Blanco told the judge the guard brought the guns when he flew to San Diego from Georgia and declared both guns to TSA officials. She also denied Hatch ever threatened the guard and said if such a threat was made, it would have been recorded on one of the officer's body-worn cameras. She said Hatch did not present a danger to the community, as the prior convictions are non-violent and are related to marijuana possession and distribution. Regarding the risk of flight, she said that though he has few ties to Southern California, Hatch has extensive ties to his community, family, and fans, some of whom attended Tuesday's hearing. The attorney accused San Diego police of employing a disproportionate response, including over 14 officers and a helicopter for a felon in possession of a firearm case, and said prosecutors' delay of his detention hearing cost him $160,000. He would have made the performances and other work obligations over the weekend. It is outrageous that the government decided to swoop on that day he was going to enter a plea for probation, put him in federally, detain him, and then announce an inability to move forward with their detention hearing, knowing what he had scheduled the following weekend, she said. Now, I don't know how true it is. Now, his lawyer is denying it, but I ain't gonna lie. I can see Boosie saying that, straight up. But what we gotta understand, too, is it looked like to me, just based off of this, not nothing else in particular, but based off this story, Boosie is putting fear into his people. That's not the way to go. That is not the way to go. You will always rather be respected more than feared, because people only fear you in your face, in your presence. People respect you behind your back. So in these type of situations where guys move this way, once they out the picture, that's when you got people telling on old cases. You understand? Because the respect wasn't there. They just feared you because of what you can do to them while you in their face, while you on the streets. So I hope this is not the case with Boosie. I'm just saying that is a scenario when people move that way, when people move out of fear. I want you to fear me. You understand? It's not a good way to conduct business, y'all, especially when you're dealing with the streets. But let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. Do y'all think Boosie actually even said this, man? Like the lawyer is saying, if he said it, it should be on body-worn camera. It must not be on camera because the feds ain't had nothing to say about it. And how y'all feel about this case? Like I told y'all, I think it was predatory. And remember when I said in my last video, when I talked about Boosie, his cases are minor. Like this man is a felon for non-violent offenses. Marijuana and sneaking drugs into the jail. Like, they some bogus charges, man. Straight up, y'all. They shouldn't even be felonies. Those charges that Boosie Court probably wouldn't even be felonies in another state. Motherfuckers is misdemeanors. But if not, y'all feel about this comments. Like I said, it's Keep It G News. Subscribe to the channel. Support the real. Like the video. And I'm out.
You be dreaming about your dreams. I be living out my nightmares. I be missing out in bed. The other night she was right there. I be lurking with my bros. I be crying with my mom.